Hello, I'm Dr. Priscilla. I'm also the CEO and founder of Speak Excellent English. I want to welcome you and say thank you for listening to what I'm going to call my first PSA Live. Today, I want to tell you about a project that I am embarking upon, and I want to invite people around the globe to participate in this project. Before I tell you more about the project, I want to say that I am a native English speaker and I live in the United States. With that said, I want to welcome the gladiators that will be listening to me. I want to also say thank you to my students that I teach globally that will listen to this recording as well. My reach is over 100,000 students globally. I have the charge of helping students excel in developing their conversational English skills. In addition to doing that, I help students pass comprehensive English exams so that they are able to get into English-speaking universities. I also work with corporations to help their employees become proficient in conversational English so that when they are interacting with people whose first language or their ability to speak English is understood. Currently, English is the predominant language being used to level the playing field when business transactions are taking place. So for that, I welcome the opportunity to work with the students that I currently have and the ones that I will receive in the future. So please, those of you who are listening, share this information with others that you come in contact with and believe would be beneficial or great recipients of the information that I'm going to share. As a person responsible for creating curriculum for over 100,000 students, I can honestly say that I have a good reach of 10,000 active students that are within the sound of my voice. As you may well know, once you exceed or reach the level of what you sought, it is a good idea to find someone who is still 10 steps further than where you are. So I applaud my own self for helping many of you reach the goals that you sought after. Let me tell you a little more about the project that I'm going to ask you to participate in. I am looking for several caregivers in various capacities that would like to be a part of my project. My project then is simply writing a book. In this book, I will first talk about caring for my mother. My mother is 89 years of age, and she has been diagnosed with Lewy body dementia. This type of dementia requires 24-hour care. With that noted in my mind, and I am just one person, I had to find a way that would help me help her to keep both of us safe. So I have installed in our home cameras in every room, and some rooms have 2 cameras. With that said, Mother is reasonably safe, and I can reasonably watch her and monitor her 24 hours a day. In addition to monitoring her, I do the same things that many of you may do if you have small children. So, without really asking my audience, if you can relate to taking care of a small child that may be between the ages of 8 months to 2 years, you can probably understand what I may go through. This is from changing, diapering, feeding, putting to bed, giving a bath. The main difference is my baby is 89 years old, 5 feet, 8.5, and weighs approximately 135 pounds. So there is a difference, but that's not what I want to talk about at this moment. I want to talk about your going on a venture with me and writing a book. The people that are already joined with me in co-authoring a book, thank you, thank you, thank you. If you are a gladiator, which is what I am, or if you are a unicorn, which is what I am also, I am a gladiator and a unicorn. A unicorn is someone that is uniquely different from anyone else. And I have a mentor. I know that if you are considered a gladiator, most likely you have a coaching mentor named Lisa Nichols. She is a well-renowned motivational, transformational coach. And she has helped many people transform their lives as well as make a difference globally. And this is what I'm offering to you. She often talks about showing evidence of what you're doing, what you will do in the future, and what you are proud of, what in terms of your past accomplishments. Writing a book is a major accomplishment for many people. It may be one of the first things that people will ask if you are a speaker. Have you written a book? Now you can authentically say, yes, I have. In 1997, I wrote my very first book. 14 years later, I wrote my second book in 2014. And 1.5 years later, I co-authored a book. Now in 2019, I will write my fourth book. If you would like to be a part of this journey, I welcome you. Your portion, your contribution to the book will be that in the capacity of someone who is a caregiver. The person that you care for can be a spouse, relative, sister, brother, sibling, cousin, aunt, whatever capacity you want to write about, as long as you are caring for that person. And it is not limited to a house. It could be in a facility. If you believe that people would benefit from reading about how you care for individuals in a facility, I welcome you to present that, because that is a story that is in your belly, just as my story is in my belly, that I want to share with the world. It was our First Lady, Rosalind Carter, who said that there are 4 times in a person's life that we will find ourselves. And that will be, we have been in need of having someone to take care of us. We are currently being taken care of. We will be at some point taken care of, or we will need someone to take care of us. So keeping that in mind, what you have to share and can share now, the world is waiting for it. Whether you were in Australia, South Africa, North America, Jamaica, Japan, Charlotte, North Carolina, New York City, wherever you are, the world is waiting to hear from you. I'm waiting to hear from you. I would love for you to be a part of this journey. I would love for you to be an author of a book, and then you have the evidence. For a moment, I'd like to tell you that the cost of your participation is relative. Financially, I will absorb all of the costs. I will take care of the editing. I will take care of the publishing. I will take care of all of the infrastructure, financial infrastructure of writing the book. What will be required of you is to do some reflective writing. Now, this is not a huge amount of writing, because I will give you guidelines. You will choose 1 situation, 2 situations, but you will not write anything close to hundreds of pages. You will be limited to 3 to 5, no more than 7 pages of writing for the book. Many people have already asked to be a part of the book, but I want to open it globally so that we have the reach of the world. And in addition to that, because of the reach of people that I have, I can almost guarantee that 10,000 people minimum will read your book. So that in itself is an amazing feat as far as I'm concerned. If this seem or sound like something you would be happy to be a part of, please complete the form below and submit it, and then I will be in touch with you. Remember, there is absolutely no financial cost to you. Just 3, 4, 5, no more than 7 pages of text to go into the book. You can also know that you will get your own free copy of the book once it is complete. If I have been remiss in missing some component or answering a question that you may have, please ask that question on the form, and I will definitely get an answer for you. Again, this book should be complete before June or July 2019, and you will be an author of a book. Again, the title of the book is Anchors of Hope. Until then, thank you so much. I am intimately known as Dr. Priscilla to my students, and for the gladiators and the unicorns, I am Priscilla. Goodbye for now, and I hope to hear from you soon.